In this video, I will be attempting to stop the train in Mario Kart World. I'll be using a variety of methods, including a huge truck and a UFO. But first, Baby Peach. This combo has the lightest weight in the game. I think we all know how this is gonna go, but here we go. And surprising nobody, Baby Peach does not stop the train. But how about Bowser? Bowser has the heaviest stats in the game, almost as heavy as your mom. Will he be able to stop the train? Of course not. Okay, no more funny business. Time to bring out the big guns. I'm gonna use a star against this next train. Nice! I think we got it. Oh, it just jumps right over us, never mind. This is likely gonna be the first death of the video. Will the train stop for this fuzzy while it runs for its life? And no. Nintendo is gonna get me demonetized. And this might be the second death of the video, because I'm going to attempt to murder this Yoshi by stopping its truck on the train tracks. Trains that are stopped at the train station obviously don't count towards the video, because this video would last 5 seconds. I believe Yoshi's just gonna run us over because he senses the train is about to start moving, which is fair enough. And there it is, yeah, another one for the train. And this part of the video is where things started to get extremely difficult. I wanted to test what would happen if one of those drivable cargo trucks would go head on versus a train. But this would require two extremely rare things to spawn next to each other randomly, or so I thought it was random. Turns out, when you reset the world, trains spawn at the same point every time. So I just had to find a highway next to train tracks that I knew had a train coming. And I kept on resetting the world again and again until I found this perfectly timed truck. I got in it as fast as I could, just in time to go head on versus the train. By the way, if you haven't seen these trucks before, they're pretty crazy. They are the biggest vehicle in the game, so I thought it would have a pretty good chance at stopping this train. But as you'll see here, it just jumps right over us, kinda like the star. Definitely not what I was expecting, but I'm glad I tested it. Even though trucks are the biggest vehicles in the game, they aren't the rarest. That goes to these UFOs. These alien machines can suck up any normal vehicle, but would they be able to suck up a train? Well, finding that out would be extremely difficult, as not only are these UFOs super rare and randomly spawning, but they also fly away after they get bored of abducting NPCs. So finding one nearby a train would be impossible. That would take multiple days of driving around aimlessly hoping for a random UFO to appear perfectly next to a train. Nobody would be insane enough to do that. What were you expecting? Of course I did it, and I hate myself for it. But after days of driving around, I finally find the perfect UFO right next to a train. At this point I'm very tired, and I don't really know how to drive this thing. I'm panicking a little because I know the UFO doesn't last long, but I eventually figure out the abduct button. And turn myself around, and let's see, will it work? And no. It does absolutely nothing. The train doesn't move an inch. All those miles of driving around for nothing. Oh, I really wanted a good finale to this video, no. But I'm not done here, folks. Introducing the Void! It's a pipe. Just a pipe. Normal pipe. And that's me. But what happens when the train goes into the pipe? Well, for our final experiment, we're going to find that out. We have a train coming now. First, we're going to watch the train go into the void, and then we're going to go into the void ourselves. But I think the train is going to need a minute before it's brave enough to go in, so I'm going to speed this up. And here we go. Let's see. The train kinda just disappears. I wonder if all the passengers inside just die. Well, let's go! Just kidding, you come out of a pipe.